morning, beloveds. I'm a hot mess today because I literally just walked in from the park. And the squirrels were amazing, but the blue jays were better today. And I saw a red-headed bird. It wasn't the woodpecker because I've seen the woodpecker before. It had a different shaped head. I saw him at the first quarter mile and literally stopped dead, yanked my phone out and took a picture. And then when we were back in one of the spots where we get a lot of squirrels, a couple of blue jays showed up because they'd been following us, and so did that red-headed bird. Whether or not I got any decent pictures at all of that one, I don't know, but I got some good blue jay pictures today. So, and if she'll cooperate, I'll show you Gabby. Gabby's in here with me today. She is, let's see, right. Say hi, Gabby. No? Nope. She's more interested in grooming than saying hi. That's Gabby for you. All right. Let's see. 365, Science of Mind. Okay, it is July 18th. It is Saturday. And I am warmed by the love of God. I'm also warmed by 3 miles, but Okay, so I am warmed by the love of God. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. And that is 1 John 3:1. Okay. Well, it's John 3:1. If I had a newer version of that, I might say, behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the children of God. All right. Let's see what Ernest has to say today. It has been truly said that love is the lodestone of life, the treasure of earth, and the highest gift of heaven. We shall all wish. I'm making up words now. Okay. Rewind. Trying again. It has been truly said that love is the lodestone of life, the treasure of earth, and the highest gift of heaven. We all wish to feel that we are kept in the arms of love, protected by its shelter, and warmed by its feeling. But someone might ask, how do we really know that the universe rests upon the shoulders of love? The answer is simpler than it might appear. For instance, no one is ever harmed by love. The more love there is in our life, the better off we are. While the opposite to love, which is hate and dislike, can actually consume us mentally and destroy our health physically. If, then, love builds up while its opposite destroys, we may be certain that there is a universal reality to it. That we actually are immersed in infinite love as well as a divine wisdom. And we shall learn to feel the presence of this love and rely on it. Therefore, let us say daily, I am one with the love of God. I am one in the love of God with all people. My love goes out to everyone, and I know that it is returned from everyone. Overlooking everything that might seem to deny this divine beneficence, I trust that the infinite love will guide and protect me in everything, and I counsel my own soul to show forth this love in such a manner that it shall embrace and warm the heart of humanity, bringing confidence and trust and faith and hope to everyone it touches. Daily, I affirm that love governs all of humanity into pathways of peace and joy. Daily, I affirm that love goes before and makes the way plain and happy. And daily, I affirm that my own love is renewed and rekindled by the great and vast love in which I am immersed, that love that is God. Okay. Ooh. It has been said that love is the lodestone of life. Lodestone's another word for magnet. It attracts things. So love is the attractor of life. It is the treasure of earth and the highest gift of heaven. Because when you are in love, you truly are in heaven. We all wish to feel that we are kept in the arms of love, protected by its shelter and warmed by its feelings. I mean, really? Yes, of course. Everybody wants to be loved. And we can go about really odd ways of acting out, looking for that love. But some might ask, how do we really know that the universe rests on the shoulders of love? It's a good question, and I'm glad that Ernest answers it. The answer is simpler than it might appear. For instance, no one is ever harmed by love. And that's true. No one is ever harmed by love. But there are a lot of toxic traits that we have a tendency to call love. And one of the most toxic is when we treat another living being with what we call love, but we turn them into an object. That's not love. Love, when you're dealing with thinking, being, feelings, should always be it should always be a subject with their own, so that we recognize they have their own thoughts and feelings. That's why love spells are the most dangerous. You can never compel somebody to love you. If you want someone to love, then what you have to do is become more loving. And the more loving you are, then you will attract love to you. And you never get to pick the person. That's just the way it is. And that's spoken by a dyed-in-the-wool witch. So, now, he makes the statement, okay, the more love there is in our life, the better off we are. That's true. And then he makes the statement, while the opposite to love, which is hate and dislike, can actually consume us mentally and destroy our health physically. Yes, hate and dislike absolutely do destroy us physically and mentally. I might argue that the opposite of love is not hate, because they're both passions, but apathy. And apathy is just as dangerous. So, I mean, I love Ernest, but every now and again I do, maybe. So, but all three of the emotions will absolutely destroy. If one of the most healthy definitions of love I've seen is by the Buddhists, and that's where I got that objective, subjective, object versus subject version. The definition of tough love is more along the lines of the Buddhist, because when you enable somebody because you love them, that's not love. But when you tell somebody, that's not okay, what you're doing is not okay, and you need to get right because I can't support this, that's love. So, and it's loving both to you and to the other person. So, love is, we use the word love a little too easily in the Western culture. So it's worth looking at. But he's right. Things grow in love. Okay. If then love builds up, then while its opposite destroys, we may be certain that there is a universal reality to it, because nature around us is always growing. So love is always growing, and all the other emotions, hate and greed and dislike and apathy, destroy. Then the universe doesn't do that. There is destruction in the universe, but it is usually destruction serving a purpose of regrowth. So it's complicated. That we are actually immersed in the infinite love as well as the infinite, as well as the divine wisdom. Okay, and we must learn to feel the presence of love and rely on it. That's where it comes back to the statement of, if you want to find more love in your life, then you have to act and be more loving. All right. Therefore, let us say daily, and he's not kidding, daily. And if you're going to affirm anything daily, why not love? I mean, gratitude journals are fantastic because they're based on love. Therefore, let us say daily, I am one with the love of God. I am one with the love of God with all people. Everybody's included. We are allowed to love at a distance. My love goes out to everyone, and I know it is returned from everyone. That's an affirmation. Overlooking everything that might seem to deny this divine beneficence. That's not the word, but it's close enough that I'm just going to go with it. I trust that infinite love will guide and protect me in everything. I counsel my own soul to show forth this love in such a manner that it shall embrace and warm the heart of humanity, holding confidence and trust and faith and hope to everyone it touches. I counsel my own soul to show forth this love in such a manner that it shall embrace and warm the heart of humanity. The way to change the world is to change yourself. And that is exactly what that statement says. I trust that the infinite love, and he uses capital I, capital L, will guide and protect me in everything. And because I trust that infinite love, then I can counsel my own soul, and my own soul will reach out to the heart of humanity. Just wow. Just wow. And then he lists bringing confidence, trust, faith, and hope to everyone it touches. So it's not just who I touch, because when I touch with all of those attributes, then I infuse that into the people that I touch. And then they infuse it into the people they touch, and it ripples out. That's how you change the world. All right. Daily I affirm that love governs all of humanity into pathways of peace and joy. Daily I affirm that love governs all of humanity. Daily I affirm that love goes before and makes the way plain and happy. And daily I affirm my own love is renewed and rekindled by that great and vast love in which I am immersed. So I affirm that my own love is renewed because I am drawing from a well that is inexhaustible. I am drawing from a well of love, that spirit of love that is inexhaustible. There is nothing outside of it, there is nothing beyond it, and there is no end to it. And so all I have to do is plug in. Or as I like to use the hose, just connect my hose. I don't even have to connect my hose. My hose is already connected. I just need to open up the valve. Because I'm the one that controls that valve of love. All right. So, your mission, should you choose to accept it today, is to daily affirm that your own love is renewed and rekindled by the great and vast love in which you are immersed. That love that is God. All right, that is today. And she's looking a little. That's my Gabby. And that's my love. I have two orange tabbies. I have Rita and Gabby, and today I have Gabby. So, who's being very quiet. So, do something loving for yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Do something compassionate for yourself today. Make it whatever you need to do to make it a fantastic day. All right, open your windows, get a fresh perspective, get some movement in, have a good old laugh, and have some gratitude. Find something, whatever it is, however big or small it is, that makes today a loving day for you. All right, beloveds. Reverend David will be on around 5 for you today. I will be back at 9 a.m. with you tomorrow. And we will have the live stream right here at 11 tomorrow, because tomorrow is Sunday. Have a fantastic day, beloveds. Get your groove on.